Hey everybody, it's Mr. Mayor here, ready for another fantastic EYFS phonics session. And today we're going to be thinking about the OR digraph, recorded using the letters O and R. In this session we will introduce or consolidate the OR digraph, and it will be useful for children to have paper or whiteboard or something to write on, a pencil pen or whiteboard pen to write with, and it's always useful for them to also have access to some individual letter and digraph flashcards or magnetic letters or an alternative that you have available at home. Okay, so we always begin each session with a revision of the sounds that we know. As we've already covered quite a lot this year, we're just going to start by thinking about a few of the digraphs that we've looked at more recently. It's going to be me first, then you, repeating the sound clearly and one time only. Shh. Ch. A. E. O. Oo. So now that we've revised these 8 sounds, we're going to play a quick game. I'm going to say one of the phonemes, the sound, and I want you to point to the grapheme, the way it's written down, as quickly as possible. See if you can do it faster than you're grown up. Okay, the first sound is ch. Ch. That's ch, like in chop, chip, or church. O. O. O as in road, toad, oak. A. A. A as in rain, Spain, Maine. Oo. Oo. Oo as in zoo, moon, choose. Ng. Ng as in ring, sting, finger. Shh. Shh. Shh as in shop, shell, fish. Now that we've revised some of the sounds that we've covered more recently, we're going to look at a sound that's new for most of us. It's a digraph, so we know that it's going to have how many letters? Hopefully everybody said 2. It's a 2-letter sound, it's a digraph, and the sound is OR. It uses the letter O and R to make the digraph OR. Can you think of any words that use the OR sound? If you can think of them, shout them out now. If you've got lots of ideas, then maybe grown-ups you could pause the video and have a conversation about the different words that you can think of. Here are a few that I've been thinking of already. Fork, Lord, short, cord, pork, torch, torn, corn, thorn, storm, worn. Did you manage to think of any that we didn't have on this screen? Well done if you did. The OR digraph to do some word reading together. We're going to say each sound as it appears on the screen and then blend them together to read the whole word. How many sounds do you think this word is going to have? That's right, it's got 3 sounds. There are 2 sound buttons and 1 sound line. As we're looking at the OR digraph, we know that most of these words are going to use the OR digraph when we see that line. Or, worn, worn. Adults, it's really important that we get children to blend the whole word after they've segmented each sound. This will really help with whole sentence reading and when we're thinking about comprehension. K, or, d, cord, cord. L, or, d, Lord. P, or, k, pork. B, or, born. Looks like it's going to be different from the words that we've just been reading. What do you think might be different about this word? That's right, it has two sound lines, which means that it has two sounds that are made up of two or more letters. One of them is definitely going to be the OR digraph. What could the other one be? Let's find out. T, or, ch, torch. P, or, ch, porch. We're going to look at some whole sentence reading. Are there any words that you can see here that we know are our photo words that we can read already? The. Are there any others? A. So already we know 2/5 of the words in this sentence. We have the and a. Let's see if we can segment the other words before we read the sentence together. The. The man. The man had a. The man had a or ch, torch. The man had a torch. Sentence for us to read together. Are there any words that you can read by looking at them? I think there are 3 photo words in this sentence. Can you find them? I, you, the. So already we know 3/5 of this sentence. Let's see if we can segment and blend the other words to read the sentence together. I, g, ot, got. I got you. I got you the. I got you the or k, pork. I got you the pork. Some words. You're going to need to use a paper, pencil or pen, or a whiteboard and whiteboard pen. You might need to pause the video to make sure you have everything ready and that you're sitting comfortably. Adults, it might be useful to draw the sound button sound lines on the paper or whiteboard for your child. Okay, so we've been using the OR digraph and we know that this is written with an O and an R. We always use letter names when we're spelling words for each other. What do you think you can see in this picture? That's right, it's a fork. Fork has 3 sounds, but we're going to need 4 letters when we write it down. Can you try writing the word fork on your paper? Let's see if you were right. Let's see if you were correct. The first letter we needed was F. The F sound at the start of the word fork is written using the letter F. O-R. The OR sound in fork is written using the letters O, R. K. The K sound, the final sound at the end of the word fork, is written using a K. F-O-R-K, fork. What can you see in this picture? That's right, it's corn. Can you try writing the word corn? We can see that we're going to need 4 letters. There are 2 sound buttons and then the line for the digraph OR. Let's see if you were correct. C. The K sound at the start of the word corn is recorded using a C. O-R. The OR digraph is recorded using the letters O and R. N. The N at the end of the word corn is written using the letter N. Corn. C-O-R-N. Can you think of a word to describe this picture that uses the OR digraph? That's right, it's a storm. Can you write the word storm in your book or on your paper? S. The S sound at the start of the word storm is written using the letter S. T. The T sound is recorded using the letter T. O-R. There's the OR digraph again using the letters O and R. M. The final sound in the word storm is written using the letter M. Storm. S-T-O-R-M. Writing a sentence. The sound buttons, lines and circles are already displayed, so it might be useful if the adult could write these on the board or in the children's books for them. The sentence that we're going to write is, I got the big corn. I got the big corn. This sentence has 5 words. See if you can write it in your book or on your paper. If you're finding this a bit tricky, ask your grown-up to pause the video to give you more time. If you're feeling confident, you could try writing your own sentence using some of the other OR words we've looked at today. Okay, let's see how we write the sentence, I got the big corn. I, a capital letter I. Got, G-O-T, G-O-T, got. The. Here's one of our picture words that we know how to read by looking at it. We spell the word the with a T, H and an E. I got the big. B-ig, big. The word big is written using the letters B-I-G, big. Corn, C-O-R-N, corn. I got the big corn. There's something missing at this sentence though. Oh, that's right. It needs a full stop to have end punctuation. Ask your grown-up to check to see how well you did. Home learning phonics session. How do you feel about your learning? Remember, you can use a thumbs up if you're feeling positive and confident about using the OR digraph. A thumbs in the middle if you think it's quite tricky but you know how to improve and what to do next time. Or a thumbs down if you think the OR digraph is really difficult and you'd like more adult help. Adults, it'd be really useful if you could let us know using Class Dojo how your child did with the OR digraph session today. We'll be sending out more videos and some fun games to consolidate this learning. Have a great day!